That's it. So once you've done that, right, the next point is know what you want. And I mean that in broad sense, i.e., am I looking for love or am I just out for a good time? Right? Because I think the way those things work are slightly different. Now, I will say that I've always believed that love always happens when you don't expect it. So you can find yourself falling in love with someone and they fall in love with you, and it was completely not what you were expecting.
Yeah.
Why I always say to people, if you want to find love, don't necessarily go looking for it, but go and do stuff you love to do.
Just enjoy your life. Really.
Yeah, that's it. And do stuff you love with people that like to do that too.
Yeah.
Because, my wife and I got together when we were in a band because we both love music, we love clubbing, we love dancing, all that kind of stuff. So we met and we shared lots of things. We're also of a similar age. We also come from the alternative scene. We were both, teeny goths and all that kind of stuff. So we had so many shared experiences that kind of we could talk about anything. And we did. That when we first started sort of seeing each other, we talked all the while. Having said that, my wife thought that she was just it was just about sex and it wasn't going to go anywhere. So she came to the relationship slightly differently. I really fancied her and thought, yeah, no, I like her. But she was just thinking, yeah, he's all right, I'll do him. And I think that's it. Because, we can talk more about how you go out and find sex another time, I think.
Sure.
But love, because I think with sex, you kind of go out on the pool.
Yeah. Whereas you are looking for it, aren't you?
You are. And also the people you meet and it works with are also, it's quite good to make sure you're both on the same page. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Last thing you want to do is go, anyway, thanks a lot, see ya. And then find that they went, but you were the one. Because that's a bit admittedly, you also don't want to be the other way around as well. You don't want to be the one going, but I love you. It was just sex. Damn. So know what you want, right? And then know who you want.
Mm.
I think that lots of times, I've met many of my disabled friends that talk about someone that it didn't happen with because they didn't chase it or they didn't think they could. Because like I said, all the baggage you bring, from the first point about, letting society define you. You meet someone that is right, but you think you can't make it work with them. And so they go, and then you really regret that because you didn't pursue it, because you didn't really know in your heart who you wanted and what you wanted. So I think that's really important. And it kind of allows you. So if you say, right, I want love, right? So you're going out and living your life. If you go looking for love, you almost definitely won't find it. But if you go out living life, seeing the world, or it could be, you could be one of those intrepid types like you are, Martin, and go all around the world and all that kind of stuff. Or it could be like me, that you just went to the same nightclub every single week of your life and then just happened to meet the one, at the bar, which is basically what happened.
Yeah.
And I think but it was that I was living my life. You met your partner, you were living your life. So they're slightly different. If you want to just go out and get a bit of fun, then you kind of do it. And I remember when I was young, you went out on the pool, sharking, we used to call it. Across the dance floor, looking around, seeing which one to go, hi there, right? That's different to kind of, I don't think any of those nights would have ended in love. But all the girls I went out with long-term relationships kind of were met when I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
So the next sort of thing that I want you to do, the next sort of
exercise.
Exercise, that's the word. See, you know what I hate sport and all forms of that kind of thing. So much. But the word exercise just left my brain.
Yeah.
So the next exercise I want you to do is I want you to just sit down and think what it is you want, write it down, and who it is you'd like.
And you don't mean so much about the looks. No. Well, the looks can be part of it, but more the character.
For one thing, you could be gay. So you might want to make that you'd like a man.
Yeah.
Quite important, right? But then you know that anyway, so that'd be pretty obvious. It's silly, right? But it's nice to write it down. And it could be physical attributes, but I think also it's sort of those other bits, like, you know, and I know everyone says, oh, sense of humour and all that kind of stuff, but do you want someone with a sense of humour? If you're the person that never gets the joke, do you really want to be with someone that spends all day making jokes and you keep going, oh, I don't get it? Do you want that? And also, do you want someone like you, or do you want someone not like you? I always believe that myth that opposites attract.
Yeah.
I'm now married to what I would be like if I was a girl. Basically, Diana and me are the same person up here. She's a little bit, believe it or not, more manly than me. She can't multitask. I can. I love cooking. She can't cook. She's really good with power tools. I'm rubbish. So, but kind of, we're very, very similar, and we have so much in common that it makes it easy to be with each other. But you might say, well, I don't really. It's also because, you see, I'm obviously far more arrogant and confident than I pretend I'm not, if you see what I mean. And she's the same. We both found mirrors of each other.
Yeah.
Some people like that. Some people like someone that balances them out.
Yeah.
It's quite nice to know. And it won't probably help you at all. You won't write down your list of what you want and then 2 weeks later walk into a room and go, I found it. I found it. It's all here. But it gives you that ability to kind of be honest with yourself. I look back on some of my past relationships and I think, well, this was definitely not what I wanted. But I kind of stayed because I didn't know what I want. That, of course, he says, turning over the page of his notes, brings me to the next reason, the next topic, which is